it's such a complete different mentality. And the ocean, I don't know if it's going to have an impact as far as, I think performance wise, absolutely. I don't see
Yeah.
how it can't. It's like
Yeah.
we don't get opportunities to practice and learn stuff. So to
Yeah.
be able to get the repetitions in there, the video replay as you're paddling back out, it's like
That's crazy.
the performance level is just going to blow up for sure.
I think what's great about the wave pool experience is that it's like a skateboard mentality. You take away the scarcity
Yeah.
mindset that we have, and it's like, I mean, I did the Bristol wave pool in the
Mhm.
UK. We did 2 sessions, and they do like 12 waves a session, I guess, 12 sets.
Mhm.
I got to set 10 and I wanted to throw in the white towel. Like, I was shot. I mean, we were wearing 5 mils, but
Yeah.
I was exhausted. I was so tired. And they're like, "Oh, you got a few more." And I'm like, "No more. I'm done. I want to go in." You know,
Right, right. Um,
your
that's
fitness must be like some like peak right now in some ways.
yeah, when I first got in, like, I was lucky enough to be asked to do some of the wave programming in the beginning, which
Yeah.
meant that for 2 weeks, I had to surf for, like, 8
Shut
hours a
up.
day. And I went from, June on the East Coast, where I'm
Yeah.
like, if I go surfing, I'm riding my 11-footer, just
Mhm.
cruising, and I'm only doing that once or twice a week, to all of a sudden, like, turn after turn after turn, paddle back out, another wave, paddle back out, another wave. And it's like yeah, after a couple weeks of that, yeah, I feel like my fitness level definitely went up. But yeah, I was in no sort of surf shape before, and it gets you. Such a good workout. It's insane. Like you said, an hour is an incredible workout.
It's crazy. And I'm also curious, like, are you thinking of new ways of running contests? Because like
Oh, totally.
I feel like the regular surf format doesn't fit the wave pool or is
It
not
really
as
doesn't.
entertaining. And
Right.
I think there's so many new ways to explore it. And I'm curious, like, if you guys have started planning that.
Oh, from the first week we were open, the first event we did. But I have seen that the Wave Garden in Korea, I think, ran like a WQS event, which was very
Yeah.
standard, and
Yeah.
kind of boring, I think,
Yep.
maybe,
Yeah,
it's like
totally.
when everyone's getting the exact same wave, it kind of takes a little bit of the excitement out. But we did so the week we opened August 16th, ECSC, the East Coast Surfing Championships in Virginia Beach, the longest
Yeah.
running event in the world now,
That's right. That's
was
crazy.
going on. So there was a bunch of pros in town, and we decided we're going to throw an event. So like in a week, we threw this event together, the Chlorine Clash, and we had 8 men, 8 women, and I brought in the format that they used in that Typhoon Lagoon event that I
Mm,
did in the 90s, where it's man on man. If I'm surfing against you, you
yeah.
paddle out, I ride a wave, you ride the next wave. The judges hold up a thing with the color of the person who won that exchange. So it's
Mm,
like, there's no
I like
scores.
that.
It's like somebody wins that exchange, you paddle back out, you have another one, best 2 out of 3 in the first round. Whoever wins 2 waves advances to the next round, semis, and then you go to the final, and then that's like best of 5, but like with a huge crowd. That format was so cool. I was so nervous because I suggested the format. No one had ever heard of doing it like that, and so I was kinda like, in the beginning, I'm like, "Oh, this is gonna be so cool, so cool," but then we get close to the event, and it's like I'm seeing all these people come in, and I know that it's all on me because I kinda set up the format, and I'm like, "Oh my gosh," like, I felt all this pressure, like, what if it doesn't work? And, what if people aren't into it? But it ended up being so cool. It's such a neat format. Takes, who cares if someone got a
Yeah.
7.25 or a whatever? It's just like, that person won.
It's like, well, it's got that natural selection kind of style where it's like, someone's dominating a session, right? Like,
Yeah.
how many contests have you watched where someone was dominating, but because they didn't get that, especially in the 80s or 90s, they didn't get that fourth wave,
Right,
or
right.
whatever, but they clearly were like the performer of the heat, like that.
Yeah,
Their aura, as the kids like to say, was glowing,
yeah. So we ran this event in 2 hours.
It's
the
so
whole thing.
perfect.
And it, like, to run a regular, standard format event would take 5-6
Yeah.
days or something if you had it open to a field of, whatever, 96 or something. So to a small format and a different kind of a judging system was really cool. We're going to keep doing
I
that
think a
event.
game of horse is like going to be a really fun format.
Yeah. I think I heard something about that today. Well, it'd be a game of surf or something rather
Yeah,
than
yeah.
the horse. But like, I think we might be doing the Stab High event in May,
Wow.
and I think they might do some kind of like a game of surf in as the lead up to that or something.
That builds so much tension, like when I
Yeah.
watch like the contest in Abu Dhabi or a surf ranch, like
Mhm.
I feel like that wave particularly should be more so like figure skating where they have to hit certain maneuvers on that
Mhm.
wave, and have to do, and they get judged on that maneuver and scored on that as points instead. Like that way, you really can build more tension that way, as opposed to how it's run now, where you just can fall asleep pretty quickly. I feel like, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think that what you're saying could work for sure. On the other hand, making it more like gymnastics or something where there's like a preset routine. I don't know, like, that kind of takes
He's
a little
going for a
element
triple.
of,
He's going
yeah, right.
for
Like you already know what they're gonna do. Yeah, it's crazy how it gets boring when you have the one thing that's ever lacking in a contest, which is waves. You have that guaranteed, and then it kind of, I don't know, it takes a little bit of the excitement out of it.
No, I think it's cool. That, and like if you could throw variable waves in there where the surfer doesn't know what it's going to do, like
Yeah,
that's also like things that can add drama or
right.
artificially add the drama to it, which I mean how fucking stoked are you that you get to play in this, man? Like
I can't.
seriously, what did you do in the last life to get that?
I mean, I've been asking that my whole life, honestly, like just to fall into surfing and just get to travel around the world. And without surfing, I never would have done that. And just, to be able to even do that, first surf, get paid to surf around the world, then get paid to go around and write. It's like, I think I paid for it maybe with 15 years in the classroom afterwards.